I keep thinking you'll come on back to me.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to Generally Dysfunctional Podcast. I am your host, Ken, and with me we have Mariba, Hugo, and Watless.
Hello.
How you guys doing?
He said my name. I said hello. What the ass is this? what the ass?
But say hello fast at you.
You know what? I didn't know there was a queue for this. My bad.
You done reach down to my name and you didn't say nothing.
You know what?
We're busted in fucking yesterday, yes?
Leave me alone, eh?
We're only in 2018.
I am still stuck there, sir.
Yes, yeah.
Alright, so we got a few good topics to cover up. Let's get straight to it. So let's start with this one that we have here, and it's about sex after marriage. We're talking about three camps right now. We have someone who's had many sexual partners, someone with multiple kids, and the virgin. I'm reading this here, and I feel like I need a bit more on this. Mariba, what do you have to say?
You need a bit more on it. I would actually
You go ahead, Watless.
be talking about
Yo! I put it to my desktop! Yo!
you know what? Put that outburst in the podcast.
I'm leaving it.
Put that disgraceful outburst in the podcast.
Yo.
A man finally managed to hack into his own computer.
Wait. Pause. What did it take me, go? Just for the record.
I don't know. It puts it to the desktop.
I think it just needed time.
Just 7 hours. Just needed 7 hours.
Yeah, like most things, you just need time.
I don't know if it's gonna stay booted. That's it. I don't know if it's gonna stay up.
It's gonna stay, because after the first time it boot, it will boot properly after that.
I'm suggesting you just don't find out. I'm suggesting
Right?
don't restart.
Hope quarantine go. So the three scenarios. One is a girl or a guy, a virgin, who had never had sex and want to only have sex after marriage.
Hmm.
To a person who has had sex with a few people but does not want to have sex anymore until after marriage. So a slightly experienced or according to someone in chat, a slightly used pom-pom. I go call the person name. And the third person is someone who had sex with multiple people. They have kids. They've been living with people they've been having sex with, for years. And then all of a sudden they got back out into the dating field and they're like they don't want to have sex before marriage. What is your opinion or your thoughts on these three separate ones? So you can start with let's start with the virgin. No sex before or until after marriage.
That sounds like a religious thing, no?
That could be
Or
a
like
choice.
yeah. I mean, yeah, choice in that. But I mean, I'm Catholic, so the thing I mostly remember that from is being told by the higher ups in Catholicism that you shouldn't be having sex before marriage and stuff like that, which to me is a bit.
I hear you.
Well, I wasn't going there, but yeah, it's a bit mad to request that kind of level of abstinence. I wouldn't mind like if I knew someone that's a virgin and she straight up told me I'm not having sex until I get married. That's you, but you have to be 100% special to be for me to stick it out. If you're just some next.
All that is real bullshit, dog. Nobody trying to be with anybody who hasn't been fucking since. Like, why you want to marry somebody who don't know how to fuck?
Then I mean, there must be people.
Wait,
There must be people out there in the world. I'm just saying, there must be people out there in the world.
Nico,
You have 6 years of training somebody how to fuck you properly. No, just become a Muslim and fucking, die and get 72 virgins and done. Like, what the fuck?
And I have to say, it's mostly gonna be virgins that are saying that to other virgins. It's gonna be highly unlikely that it's gonna be like one experienced person versus one virgin.
She could take her fucking promise ring ass back to Joel Osteen Church and buy private. Fuck that. I want some experience, pum pum. Some natural nanny.
You're not done with the slightly used. What professional?
Professional only.
I will say, if it's the virgin one, I can understand, but then again I will say nah, on the basis that I don't want to get hijacked and suddenly marry this bitch and she's some next asexual all the time and see all that therapy. Nah, I can't wait for that. So nah. So give me something with slight mileage. Slight mileage.
For me, I don't mind. If that's a choice you want to make, because according to the popular vote, your body is your temple. So whatever. Alright, if you want to do that, sure. I'm all good with this. If you're a virgin, stay a virgin until you get married. Yeah. So nobody else, only your husband or wife would be that person to break you out and share that wonderful glory of pom / dick or whatever it is. You know, horse, pig, whatever.
That pum pum.
Nobody ain't talking about next
I'm just saying.
No one mentioned it.
I'm just putting it out there. Some people.
Well, all right then.
Yeah, and now we're just gonna go right over it, right into. Alright, so what you think about the multiple, like, and when I say multiple, like, there's a longer list than there are weeks in a year partners.
You're talking about the slightly used one or the one with kids that was married and.
No, I'm not talking slightly used. I'm talking heavily used.
Right, I do one with the kids.
The frequent flyer. The frequent flyer.
Kids and then living with the people and stuff like that. We're living with their fiance, boyfriend, husband, girlfriend, whatever. The person who has been around the block a few times.
I go past.
What about you, Nigo?
What about me?
You would what's your thoughts on the person with kids and stuff that say they don't want to have sex anymore until they're married?
That's business. I mean, dog, at the end of the day, if they don't want to do that, that's their prerogative. But they can't expect me to be in that kind of situation with them at all. Let me know when you're ready to have your kids. And then if I'm ready to have kids, then we might fuck. But
no, they already have kids. No, well, again, because if they're not having sex again until they get married, right? It was the real point. Your nanny don't use.
The box already open. We're trying to seal it back up for. We're trying to seal this back up for.
You put backing tape on a fucking moving box. It goes still open. What is it about? Oh, my chastity and I want to save myself, even though you have Trinity. Yo, fuck you, eh? Fuck that.
What do you think about this, Ken?
You're sitting there with multiple kids, and then you're looking at, like, don't flip it on me like just one day, because I'm gonna assume that you're good to go. It's like if you're buying a used car and then they flip it on you that, like, oh, the brakes don't work. Like, why are you telling me this now? Like, halfway through, like, there's clear evidence that you do fuck in these little joints that you call kids. So why are you flipping it on me as soon as you get to me? Like, what changed when you get to me? Because that must have been serious, and I don't know if I want to be involved in something that serious.
Maybe they want to do it right in the eyes of God, or
it's
just a religion.
So about other 6 people
there are no returns. There are no returns on these kids.
They could be a born again virgin.
What?
that's something they say.
What, they're going to take Egypt to get us?
Born again virgin. Jump back in that fucking unvirgin pussy and make up non-virgin for me, please. Because I'm not on that. Born again, go and get baptized.
Yeah. I'm not sure if I'm flying with that for real.
Nah.
My main thing about that whole situation is that you would be with this person for 1-2 years, you and having sex, and then some other random guy saying, she loves you, but she didn't love me when I got it, and that would make me very pissed. I don't know about you guys, but that would piss me off. then again, I don't think I can be in a situation like that.
I mean, people change. I don't know if that's just necessarily a change for the better. that's just that's just something different.
And what about the slightly used, like someone who's been here and there, but not too many partners, but just decide
Give me an exact number so I can guess. Give me a number so I can know.
maybe 3 or 4.
Eh,
They don't want to have sex until they get married.
I can finesse my way into them drawers. Eh.
To me, I don't see that as a different one from the kids because it's like it's not about. To me, it's not about before. It wasn't about the kids. It's just literally about the fact that you've done it already. So you open the box, you can't go closing it again. So
On me, not on me.
I respect that. I respect that you don't want to have sex again, but you don't expect me to want to be part of that.
yeah. And this
I
is
still
all a
fuck
personal thing. Yeah,
I
this
still
is
fuck
all still a personal thing.
But the whole thing about this topic is, I've noticed that a lot of people, they go to the no sex before marriage after they already had sex multiple times and they feel that would make the relationship stronger, right? But I don't personally understand it. I respect it, but I don't really understand it.
That's a bad misconception because they think that the one thing that's making all of their past relationships bad is having the sex.
I'm not their
Beforehand.
bad personality.
But no, it's not. It has. Yeah, they don't think it has to do with the bad choices they made in a partner. They don't think it has to do with themselves. Like it's like sex is just a byproduct of a relationship. It's a very good byproduct, and you should always continue to go through it. So I don't know why you would all of a sudden say to yourselves, maybe having sex was the problem. It's definitely, I can guarantee you, 99% of the time, it's definitely not the sex, unless it was bad sex.
But then too, people say that you can't handle a relationship, you can't have sex.
Oh, but people are having sex outside of relationships all the time. It's not.
No, not that. Sorry, maybe I didn't come off correct, but there's how people out there that stating that real men would wait, or if somebody's for you, you would wait until marriage to have sex. Otherwise, you're no good.
Yeah, but I'm
Because
saying
that because I never see a woman wait until marriage and turn into a real man either.
I guess I'm not real then.
Fair point.
Guess I'm not real, so you know what? Because she ain't waiting until you make that money, that $1 million, because she get a bounce as soon as she sees somebody else. So, you know.
I don't see, like, nothing changes after you say I do. Like, literally nothing changes. You get more broke because you spent all that money on that fucking.
Thank you.
All my money on that wedding, a jeans, a top, and we going straight down to the office, drag two of my friends, and let me get this on. Nigga, you got my back, right? Witness.
I saw nothing, I heard nothing, I know nothing.
All you had to do is sign the paper, bro. All you had to do is sign
Praise the Lord Jesus Christ, our Lord and Savior.
And so keeping in with the multiple sexual partners, let's have a look at a scenario. Person is dating multiple people, no sex. There's a lot just dating them with no relationships involved. So this is like mainly an arrangement with multiple people, if you can call it that. Can you date someone like that? Can you date someone that's dating multiple people? And do you think that's okay?
That's not a problem.
Can we identify this not like sugarbaby.com or sugardaddy.com? Because this sounds a little bit like sugardaddy.com.
No,
I mean, once you're not exclusive with the person, it is what it is, right?
Yeah.
Because if I don't say, hey, listen, I already feeling you, thing, you wanna be my man or you wanna be my girlfriend or whatever, and she says yes, right then and there, sure, you gotta cut off everybody else. As far as dating is concerned, if we don't have that explicit discussion, right, then you're free to do whatever, and I'm free to do whatever. But if one of us start catching feelings, and you don't have the discussion, and you don't, and nothing is said, and then you want to catch feelings after the fact, you gotta take that loss.
Yeah.
Take that L.
Yeah, take that loss.
Yeah, I definitely agree with you with that. And I would say though, you should make it known, because like I've seen the mistake been made before where where a guy just assumed that it'd be okay without telling the girl that he's in multiple relationships. Because at the very least, make it known that you're in multiple relationships. So when she sees 5 or 6 girls hitting you up,
Yeah, but then again, if you're not exclusive, she shouldn't have a problem.
that's true as well. But she should at least have the benefit of knowing that you're in multiple relationships.
True.
She doesn't want to get caught up.
Yeah, so she's that way she can make the choice whether she wants to continue dating you or not. That's fair enough. But just believe I ain't cutting nothing off until I give you that, like, yo, let's see where this goes nonsense talk. Until then.
This situation actually happened to me a few years ago. A girl was dating me and 2 other guys. I didn't know about it, but I ended up finding out about it. And then she said she don't know which one to choose. So obviously I made a choice for her in my mind, but I didn't tell her anything. And I went on dates with other girls, and she got angry at me for going on dates with other girls. So I really didn't understand why she was angry.
Because some people want their cake and to eat it too. She's happy to have everybody hung her down in her mind, hanging around to see what's up. But the moment you show that you have options too, she doesn't like that because it's a chance. She's no longer going to be one of your options. So she got upset. I'm assuming she got upset because of that and try and make a scene about it. Personally, the moment she said anything about it to me, I would look at her in the face and go, "Are you serious?" Just ask her, "Are you serious?" And if she says, "What?" I'd just hang up the phone, right? Nah, it's cool. It's quite cool.
What do you guys think about the no sex angle though?
To me, it seems like a free meal, though.
What?
Depending on who's paying, yeah.
What about having no sex?
So you're dating multiple people, but you're not having sex with them. You're just going off with like dinner dates and stuff.
I mean, that's up to the person. I mean, if you're celibate, that's on you. As long as you do not hold other people to the same standard. Because if I am dating someone and I am celibate, I cannot expect them to also be celibate. When I say dating, I mean like we go on a date or two. We enjoy each other's company, but we're not exclusive.
Yeah.
And they want to have sex, but I don't. I say, okay, well, I'm not really for that right now. It's either they accept it and we continue to have a good time, or they don't and they move on, or I move on.
Or they kidnap your ass.
I mean, it's Trinidad, so anything could happen, right? But
True.
But at the end of the day, all it comes down to is being comfortable enough in your decision to not have sex. Speaking about yourself, that is, right? Mm-hmm. To not have sex and then not hold other people to the same standard. Or if it's the other person that isn't having sex, then you need to be able to respect that and decide, okay, well, am I really for this or am I not? Because if we're not having sex and we're dating or whatever, the family, we're just homies. We're just friends.
Pretty much.
Savage.
I mean, if we met on the premise of, hey, let's go on a date, let's see if we're down or whatever, and you're not feeling each other in that kind of bedroom manner, then you're just friends, and that's cool too.
Cool, but identify that early now. Don't string people along. Identify
for sure.
Identify
you have to let your intentions be known. This is 2019, you have to let your intentions be known. Right through at the front.
I personally find when it comes to that, someone should say, "Hey, let's just be friends alone, just friends." Make sure and tell the person that you're friend zone.
You know how much girls will get dropped instantly? You know how much girls get dropped? I still want to go for dinner and be like, "I just see you as a friend." Cool, done there. Why don't we talk anymore? I don't really talk to my friends that often. Maybe we'll get dropped.
That's true. This topic for me mostly just seems like Tinder, the natural Tinder lifestyle, where it's like you're swiping right a few times, you get a few hits, you go on a few dates, maybe you do the second one, but you're just keeping your tabs open just to make sure, just in case anyone drops out or a new one comes in.
Yeah.
It seems in this day and age, it seems really normal.
Keep it cycling.
There's no
Keep it
sense,
moving.
man. Yeah, just keep it cycling because you don't want to. Because like the Tinder thing, as convenient as it is, it's opened a whole new danger that you didn't know was there in terms of fucking crazy. Because it's a lot easier to hide who you are behind a few messages. So, and I'm not the type of person to fuck crazy, so I'll just keep it cool for the first few days. So that just might just be the natural thing of not having sex until.
I'm the type of person to have sex with crazy. And crazy is the best.
I do not doubt that
we know
statement. I do
Yeah.
not one second doubt that statement.
I am 100% with you there. and, but I'm just afraid of repercussions. That's the only thing.
Nah, but I stopped fuck crazy. After 22, I stopped fuck crazy. I ain't able.
I think my last crazy was last year. Yeah, before last. 26.
Man, I'm too old. I'm too old for crazy. My knees be cracking and shit when I bend. I'm not able to keep up with crazy anymore.
I don't keep up with crazy. I just mellow crazy out. Oh, you think you're crazy? I gave you look. Then I know that I'm more crazy. Whatever you're gonna do, I will do it. I will do it on fire while watching you.
You know that lady soul song with the bed going. That is song my knees is making. I good on that.
Oh god. Fair play.
Let's go from getting into relationships to getting out of relationships. What do you guys think is the proper way to break up with someone? It's a very simple question, but I feel like it has many sides to it.
The proper way. I mean,
Take it back.
depending on the level and the length of the relationship, I suppose. If you've been with somebody for 4 or 5 years, I would assume that you all are now. It can go one of two ways. It can either be really like a normal scene where you all respect each other and you all realize, okay, well, this isn't working out and we're going in 2 different ways in our lives, whatever. Or you all just fucking fed up of each other and it is hell and fucking fury and fire and brimstone, everybody cussing. But I think the right way, the absolute right way to break up with somebody is to call your parents and be like, hey, I can't stand your daughter anymore.
Is this from experience, Nico? Is this from
that is
experience?
wrong. Yo. That is
it's just
wrong.
an ideal with.
That is wrong. You're the best way. Fake it there. No questions asked.
And when they see you walking on the pavement a few days later, you could only fake it.
They already grieve. They already finished grieve. They only pop up when they finish grieve. So they don't move on.
They might snap. If they see someone they thought was dead and they really, really like, they might snap. Especially if they see you with another woman, like they.
You see what I mean? He messing with crazy. He likes crazy.
Yeah.
Yo, what you do, right? What you do? You fake your death, they stop there for a little while until they get with a new boyfriend, and then you show up and say, well, I was out of the country and I had no way of contacting you, right? That's what you do. So by that time, when they have another person in their life, you're good to go.
That's a long time to wait.
Yeah, correct.
That's a long time to wait. I ain't got time for that.
For women in Trinidad, it's like 2 months. They don't move.
Oh god.
They just be like another nigga dead. One.
Just leave a voicemail. I think just leave a voicemail. So.
No. You never text and you never leave a voicemail.
You leave a voicemail. You move all the stuff up. That's not my. That's no longer. Wait, hold up. We broke up. You are no longer my responsibility. Cool. The moment we have decided to break up, your mental health, anything to do with an individual, is no longer my responsibility. This is assuming it's under the 5-year period or whatever. You know what? Under the 2-year period. We take it for 6 months.
Man. You could make a really good connection with someone in like 2 months.
Nah, still could leave a voicemail.
You can make a really good connection. I mean,
actually, you could make
be honest.
Yeah,
sorry,
go
go
ahead.
ahead.
No, you go ahead. After you, sir.
Well, being honest, the best way to break up with somebody, in my opinion, is to sit down and have a talk with them
Yeah.
and say,
In
listen,
front of
things
the
not working
police,
out.
right?
I mean, if the person is very volatile, I suppose, sure. But I mean, you have to say, okay, well, things not working out, or I found someone new, or I'm bored, because that's a legitimate reason, I think. If you're not willing to work on the relationship, because relationships are work, they're not easy. So if you all, and if the other person feels the same, you go your separate ways.
So the person doesn't.
If they don't, well,
That's what the police
Yeah.
is there for.
that's what the police there for. That's what the 5 there for. Call Uncle Gary, let him sit down when he talks to
Real talk. I actually had a friend who called the police over and called his girlfriend over and broke up with his girlfriend in front of but
Safest
yeah,
ways.
man, the police didn't know why they were there
Just
until she
thinking.
started to attack them.
I think you should have a voicemail if it's something under the time. But if you're saying something serious, like long-term serious, I think a one-to-one, a little sit-down thing, like Nico said, sit-down thing now, this ain't working or whatever reason, and tell them, I don't feel the same. If you really do care still, you can say willing to work towards it. If you don't care, say, well, let's just cut this thing early and move on from there, because otherwise you're just wasting time. But if you
I have to agree with that.
if you have some little bit of investment left, then you could try and work it out. But if you know for a fact that you don't care anymore, just sit down and tell them, listen, I'm either gonna hold you back, but you're not gonna hold me back because I don't care enough anymore. So here what? Let's just see what's out there.
I don't agree with that. Like my personal opinion, if I'm gonna break up with somebody, sit down with them, talk to them, let them know that you don't really want the relationship. But at the same time, you have your phone in your right hand or your most dominant hand with 911 already dialed with the finger on the call button. Oh, serious thing.
Well, they're making this sure that they women seem like real bad people, though. Real talk.
You know what? No, I'm not saying Trinidad. I'm just saying because he's specifically going after crazy women like he's already dictated. That's why I'm getting these 911 vibes from. From
You
all these
like
crazy
them
women.
crazy.
No, we don't. No, I don't.
I really don't. Another thing I would say is if you live together, make sure you break up outside of the house.
Yeah.
Not outside of the house physically, but somewhere that's a third party to the both of you.
Yeah.
Because if you break up in the house that you both live in, you both have nowhere to go, especially for the one that has to grieve after they've been broken up with. So make sure
Bring it
it's
up in
outside
the
of the house.
park. I bring him in the park. I want to make sure you can't make a scene in a park.
And if you're wordless and you do crazy, it also prevents stuff being broken.
True. In a park, and I'm making sure I'm leaving you outside the car so I can drive home quick and get your stuff out the house. I ain't about this breaking my TV and stuff. I'm not about that life. I am not about that. After seeing them crazy X videos and stuff, no thank you, sir. I might catch a court case.
Yeah. Alright, cool. Let's move on to the next topic, I guess, when we exercise that one. So, and I'm gonna need some definition here, should whole behavior dictate your future? I need your guys' definition of a hoe. Because a lot of people will say a lot of different things and will call them a hoe. But I'll just be looking at them little side eye like, do you really know what a hoe is? They might just be overly offended by some stuff. So what is your definition of a hoe?
No what?
Sorry. But can you repeat that question?
What is the definition of a hoe? What is your definition of a hoe?
What is my definition of?
A hoe.
A hoe.
Not a whore. Not a whore. A hoe.
Yeah, not a hoe. A hoe.
You mean a
H-O-E.
bad thing? Like what we
Okay.
call a bad thing?
Yeah, but we call it baddest. No, I'm there. Sorry.
A girl who just sleeps around for no reason, like that. Just go there, sleeps around with every and anybody. Or someone who sleeps around with like a goal in mind, like for money or for reputation. Or to up themselves in like their workplace or something. I that would be my definition.
Alright.
So you're saying
Anyone?
someone who sleeps with someone who sleep with someone for gain, whether it be financial gain, status gain, or whatever else. That's your view. Once there's a gain involved, that makes it
Not
more
once
fair.
there's a gain involved. It has people sleeping with other people. Let's say because they like them and their goal in the end is to be with them. Then I wouldn't consider it like that. More consider it for
So social gain, financial gain.
or they're just sleeping around for no reason, just having sex with everybody. Or not everybody, but a bunch of people for no reason.
I don't see any problem with hoes. I mean, whether they're paid or not, for me, a hoe is just somebody who, wholeness is a phase, dog. With big men, wholeness is a phase. Like, I had a hoe phase, a couple of girlfriends that I had hoe phases. I was with them. We were both going through our hoe phases together. It was
Beautiful.
Says the guy that introduced me to who is life.
Now listen.
True.
Right? Who is life again was a phase.
You're still going through.
We grew up. We grew through the phase, and then you realize, okay, well, it was fun while it lasted, but it's not really sustainable. It doesn't really make sense past the age of 25, 20. Maybe it doesn't make sense past the age of like 27. Let's say 27. All right.
But you still touch past it now and then.
Yeah, I mean, if it fall in your garden, you have to pick it up. You don't want it rotten, right? But so for me, wholeness is a phase, and everybody needs a whole phase because check it, right? I have a particular partner who is not one of y'all, so relax. His girlfriend did not have her whole phase because she's young, right? She's like 21 or 22 or something, and he's fucking like 27, 28, right? So she did not have a whole phase, but she is just about to start her whole phase with her friends going to parties and clubs and whatnot. And she broke up with him because of that. Not because she didn't realize it was her whole phase starting. It was just natural, like a butterfly, like a caterpillar turning into a butterfly or whatever. It has to go into the cocoon. The whole phase is the cocoon. It protects them from the outside world. So as she was going into her whole phase, she realized, hey, I can't stand this nigga right now. I need to go suck some strange dick. And that's what she did. And she came back and she was fine. She didn't realize it was a whole phase. He didn't realize it was a whole phase. I just had to say, brother man, listen, it was a whole phase. You told you this was gonna happen. You didn't want to listen. You love her funny girl, but you get her too young. So at the end, everybody needs a whole phase because your whole phase will guide you through the next phase of your life. You will know what you want from your partner. You will know what you don't want from your partner, and you will know what you want for your life.
Can you have a whole phase? What's he saying?
I'm going up for president next year.
Before you continue, Mariba, I have one question. So, could you write a book about this whole phase thing? At least a pamphlet, like in life.
It coming.
Yeah.
Alright, so let's get to the crux of the question then.
So after a certain age, if they continue with this whole phase, then it's not a phase; they're just a whole.
That's a very good, strong question.
It's like graduation.
It's an extended phase. It's an extended phase.
It's graduation. You've graduated into hold'em.
So what if they reach in their 40s?
No, you have to do your PhD and then your master's or whatever.
But when they reach in their 40s and their 50s and
doctorate
in this whole phase.
Doctorate.
Yeah, doctorate. Now you're just a professional hoe.
That means it's not a phase no more. You're basically just a hoe.
No. It's a phase. Just like how Google is forever in beta, she is forever in her phase, but upgraded forthcoming. Don't worry, it will come.
And now you're at the point where you can teach.
She can go tell her friends or her kids. She can tell her kids how to be successful.
Be handing out certificates and shit.
Pamphlets.
Turn your tassels to the right hand side.
Should it dictate your future though?
Should it have any impact on the future? Yes. I think yes. Depends on what you do. If you mess up on your whole phase and you have 3 or 4 kids, then you didn't successfully pass your whole phase correctly. You failed your semester. Then you gotta live with that. You gotta get
semester to what? Your 4 kids?
Okay, you
That's
feel
a few years that has been paid.
so if you start your whole phase at 16 or whatever age, and you came out your whole phase, went back to the point where you say no more sex until marriage, and you came out your whole phase with 3 kids, you didn't successfully pass your whole phase. You just
that's an inevitable. Like you can't get away from your future.
you've literally dictated how this story ends yourself. In those cases,
Especially
I think
if it's multiple baby mamas, multiple baby daddies.
You have dictated it. I'm sorry. And I think it should dictate because you could not exercise sound judgment during your phase. If everybody else can go in and come out with with only just body counts, cool. But you had to go for the star pupil and take out 3 kids with you, cool. That's for you. In my eyes, yeah. It should dictate you. It should dictate something in that.
Alright. Anyone else got any opposing opinions?
I'm still stunned with this. Who is a phase?
Don't worry, man. The book will come soon.
But the guy said when we first met him, who is life?
I remember that.
Who is life, not a phase. It's life.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but
I was
is
young.
Bull.
I was young. I was inexperienced.
But Bull is life as well. But Jordan's retired.
Bombo clap.
Let's not.
Jordan are retired.
There must be a beginning and an end to everything.
Yeah. Someone should tell Oprah Winfrey that.
Shots fired.
But that's fair.
Alright. Let's get to a bit more of a scenario. You're in the club. You're feeling this girl.
Mm-hmm.
She apparently is feeling you. You're at the bar. Do you buy this girl a drink to carry on the conversation, or do you wait and see? Do you want to buy a drink for any girl in the club, or is it all rights are equal and everyone has to buy their own drink?
I find she could buy me a drink. She can buy me a drink.
Can I agree with what less?
She's moving with all this sexiness. She gotta keep me entertained.
And so how do you go about steering that? Do you just go out and say, you're gonna get me a drink?
Tell her, you just tell her I did all the hard part getting dressed up to come here. What are you bringing to the table? Buy me this drink.
What the fuck?
I'm wondering how many times that worked.
I'm just saying. All the other girls in the club offering the same thing she's offering.
Yeah. So are you?
Not really. I'm for intelligent conversation.
Dog, all you offering is watered down subpar whiskey dick and some shitty ass fucking pickup lines. Please, come on, nigga.
Wow.
Not intelligent conversation.
That's like a top day.
I'll have you know good, sir. I'll have you good know so. It's not whiskey, it's rum. It's not whiskey, it's rum.
So fucking center self erection you would get to suck.
Wow.
And you know what? She will buy the drink to make itself, so I don't mind. Go for it.
But that's the thing, right? I don't care who buys the drink. If I buy wrong, she had to buy a wrong.
Who buy the first round though?
Yeah.
Who buy the first round?
I don't mind buying the first round. I mean,
you could end up buying a lot of first rounds. I'm saying.
in today's society, I mean, men technically buy the first round, but fuck that. If you really about that life force, you had to make some way for her to realize, hey, well, this nigga not buying drinks, so I had to buy the first round. Just like how I want a woman to propose to me, and I don't want to have to propose to a woman, I had to make that happen. I don't know how I'm gonna do it yet, but we're working on the formula. Formula is life, no longer work. Formula is life.
2019, man. Formula is life.
Look out for that book later this year, 2019 August. Who is life? By negotiate. Look out for that book.
All right.
But I think if you approach the girl, you should buy the drink. If both of y'all just bounce up and y'all it was unexpected, then 50-50. But if she's trying to get in your drawer, she's trying to see what kind of stick you have, then she needs to pump out that money.
So if she comes up and starts grinding on you after a few minutes, you go, "Hey, yo, I'm thirsty." And then
No. You have to do it very subtle. You have to
She'll splash.
she's grinding on you.
Splash a glass of water on your face.
No. You do it very subtle, right? While she's grinding on you, you make sure and you put your hand with your empty drink in front of her, so it can always be visible. And you grind back, right?
just
That's
shake the
all.
glass back and forth. Just make it.
No. You
Yeah,
gotta
darling. My eyes rattling in this cup. In Trinidad, we have a kind of like so what we go do type of line, like yeah, my tool hard, so what we go do. No, it's just listen, my cup empty, so what we go do.
That's very rich, boy. Wait.
Yeah,
But I don't understand. So men now have to buy the drinks and we have to carry out women and pay all the time we carry out, and then we have to give them money, right? And what do they do with their money that they're working with?
Buy clothes, jewelry, makeup.
No, they save it. So when they break up with we and they buy the big Honda, whatever, or the Audi, and when we be 15, we had to watch them pressing out and we are coasting and we calling me last night.
Fair play.
Yeah, fair play.
Fair play. Got up your game 2019. Don't buy no drinks.
Maybe. I mean, what's your importance?
I don't, unless I absolutely feeling you, I have no inclination to buy anybody anything. So I'm just gonna be like, nah. But unless you're giving me something like some good humor, we laughing, everything's connected, yeah. But if I just see you and stuff and we dance a bit and stuff, I'm not buying you a drink because you dance with me. No.
So you're saying they gotta earn it?
Yes. Yes.
Like you're in here, they're with all of this sexiness right here from head to toe. You gotta pay.
Yeah. Just because you
You
show
know
up
how
to the
long
club.
it takes me to look this good?
Unlike what Nico said, just because you show up to the club and you have a pump doesn't automatically qualify you for a free drink. No, sir.
yeah. I mean, everybody else vying for the same thing. Everybody else wanna get a piece of dick or a piece of pussy at the end of the night. So I mean, fucking step your game up.
I'm just put money on it? Nah.
So I have a question, right?
Mm-hmm.
I went to my favorite bar, Rising Star, with one of my friends, and across from us there was this really nice Indian girl that was watching my friend, right?
Shots fired. Keep going.
So like I'm gonna say really nice. She was really, really nice. So in that situation, should she have bought a drink for him? Because he was really watching her. She was.
Yes, the fuck she should have.
I think she should have.
Yes.
And then he would have looked at her, right?
We might have had a discussion. I might have given her some of what Maribel is talking about, some deep intellectual conversation.
and know what?
We might have a nice talk.
And then you could have given her that watered down whiskey after.
That
And the softy.
Oh,
wow. You know what?
Gonna start from
I
somewhere.
like you guys. You're my friend.
No, listen there. Listen. I didn't see her looking at you. You alerted me.
I never said that this was you.
Yo, we're revealing people.
No, I revealed myself. That's fine. That's absolutely fine. Right? She might have been looking at me, but I was there hanging out with my friends. Right? I went there to have a good time with my friends. The same way that women just go to a dance or a party or a club or whatever, I hang out with their friends and they don't want men to come up and whine on them or harass them or whatever. I went there to hang out with my partners and them.
You know what? He could do that because when I go and hang out, I just had to approach. When he goes and hang out, women just approach him.
You know, right? Cool.
He got that. What we call it?
The niggle effect. Niggle effect.
It can't teach you things, guys. It can't teach you things.
Please put it in the book though. Put it in the book also.
You know it was? It was Jerry Curls. That soul glow. That
Fucking Jerry Curls. A haircut does wonders for a nigga. What can I say?
Oh shit. Alright.
I'm gonna tell my barber to stuff his game out. I'm gonna tell my barber stuff.
you going by the wrong barber. I going by the wrong barber.
Just quickly get a photo of me going, just I want that. Give me one
I
of
want
them.
that. Oh, God.
You know what I'll do? If I ever go back on a dating site, I'll put up a picture of Nigo.
So someone has done a third, yeah? Someone has done a third.
People. Catfish people.
Would not be the first.
Oh, shit.
Alright.
Alright guys, I think we've exhausted our topics there. It's been a good episode.
Yep.
Alright, so thank you guys for sitting with us and listening to us on Generally Dysfunctional. You can find us on all the socials at Generally Dysfunctional / Generally Dysfunctional. I've been your host Ken. I've been sitting here with Mariba, Nilo, and Whatless. And we're out.
Alright.
What a man, remember all your fucking socials and things. Like and subscribe! Did they fuck it up? Thumbs up, niggas. Vibes. I own it.
Alright, peace.